Hey everyone, it's your girl NueNew the Hair Diva, and I'm back with you with another tag video. So I moved closer to what I need to reach for because I didn't want to have everything in my lap. So this tag video is going to be the perfect palette tag. Yes, I know I'm behind on doing this particular tag, but today may be just a day that I do all of my tag videos, and I got a lot of them. I hope that you watch. No, she didn't ask me them questions tag. If you haven't, I will definitely link that video below, as well as the initial tag video of the young lady that put out the tag. So right now we're going to do the perfect palette tag, and as you can see right over here, I have all of the palettes that I either made or purchased. So what I have is 9 questions, and NueNew always writes all the questions down because I can't see on my phone. So let's see if we can go on ahead and get this palette tag started. Number 1 is best packaging. Okay, to me, out of what I have, that's the best packaging that I love, is going to actually be my Tarte Be Magnificent palette. I like this packaging because it just looks like a real gemstone. I never had anything like this. I love how sleek it is. You can take it with you. The colors inside are beautiful. It was probably one of my first purchases from Tarte, and this packaging is just pretty. And y'all know I'm a blue girl, but I do love color, and I do love this packaging here. Question number 2 is best color payoff. Now, to me, out of what I have, the best color payoff just so happens to be, now you see I'm looking at this because some of these are, but I am going to go for this Urban Decay Electric palette. The reason why I feel as though that these are the best color payoff is because the colors are so bright. Whether you use a primer or not, you are going to see these colors for what they are on your eyes. I know there are some other shadows that are in the running, but I don't have a lot of palettes, and I have recently used this, and this is the best color payoff to me. Number 3 is most versatile. So I believe what's most versatile is going to be my huge custom palette that I put together with all of my Wet n Wild eyeshadows. And inside this one here, you can see it has every single color. I mean, I don't think there's a color missing. Maybe different variations, however, there are tons of colors. And I believe this is probably about 6 or 7 palettes put in here. I really enjoy the fact that I created this, and it is versatile because I could just use this and create any look that I want without having to really reach for something else. So that is my most versatile palette. Best to travel. Alright, so I have 2 for those, and I recently done a buy it to try it on these items. And the best to travel from the palettes that I have are going to be my BH Cosmetics Forever Glam. Let me make sure you can see that correctly. As well as the Forever Nude palette. I feel as though these are the best to travel with because they are sleek. You see how thin this is? Very sleek. It is sturdy packaging. You get a very large mirror, and you get pretty much every single thing that you need. If you want a nighttime look, you use the Forever Glam. Look at all these beautiful colors. If you want a daytime look, I said nook, didn't I? It's them teeth, y'all. If you want a daytime look, by all means, look into the Forever Nude palette. These colors are beautiful, and I really think they are very well to travel with. All in one packaging. Biggest regret is question number 5. So, I would possibly say my biggest regret, but it's not like, you know, humongous, are going to be really these palettes behind. Now, these are the Wet n Wild palettes. They also are limited edition. I'm not quite sure if you can find it. This first one is called the Great Glistener. And that's what that looks like. The second one is called No Neutral Ground. And the third one is called Lights, Camera, Attraction. Now, out of all 3 of these are some really good palettes. But the reason why I regret them is because I don't think I have put not one of these colors on my eyes since I brought them. And that's regretful because, you know, it's kind of like a waste of money, a little on the hoarding side. But now that I've mentioned it, I will possibly try to use all 3 of these in a palette challenge. So those are my biggest regrets. Number 6 is best color names. So I would possibly have to say that goes with my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Not only does it smell good, but the color names are quite tasty as well. You have colors like Candid Violet, Amaretto, Cherry Cardinal, Milk Chocolate, Black Forest Truffle, Cream Brulee, Hazelnut. I mean, just saying those things makes me want to eat chocolate. And I don't even like chocolate. But I think these are the best color names for the colors and the palettes that I have. Number 7 is going to be least used. And it's possibly going to be these once again, because these are my biggest regret because I haven't used them. And like I said, they haven't been on my eyes. So yeah, these are my least used palettes, and like they are limited edition palettes from Wet n Wild. Number 8 is my most loved and most used palette. I don't know if I have that. However, I will tell you that I do love this Stila In the Know palette. I love it because the colors in here are very good transitional colors that you can use. And they make awesome colors to use alone. However, unfortunately, it's not my most used. I don't really have a most used palette. I just started a palette challenge. Thank you, ladies, for doing that challenge. And if I had to use a most used, it's going to be the Electric palette by Urban Decay. The last question here is Desert Island. What would you have? Okay, out of everything that I have just showed you, if I was on a desert island, I would hope and pray. One moment, everyone. Hi, darling. I'm doing a video. I love you too. Bye. And I'm going to leave that in the video. On the desert island, I would hope to have one of these 3 naked palettes. All of these palettes are very good to use. I would hope to have all 3 if I could, because you can intermingle all of the palettes. If you just have one, I promise you, you could at least get 4 different looks out of this palette, out of all of them. if you only had one palette to choose from. So those are the answers to my questions, and I really hope you like the answers to my questions. It seemed like I was all over the place and that I wasn't prepared, and that's because I wasn't. And sorry about the phone call and answering in between, but you know, things happens all the time. I want to tag everyone that hasn't done this palette challenge to please do it, and leave a hashtag of NueNew the Hair Diva so that I can see it as well. If not, just let a sister know that you did the palette tag and I will go and look for it. To all be blessed, and I will see you in a few minutes with the next tag. Bye.